トーマストシさって言葉、初めて聞いた時はちょっと戸惑ったんだよね。物理の話題って普段は遠くてイメージできないことが多いけど、なんか不思議な感覚がするんだ。まるで時間が歪んでるみたいで、陽子はそれを見ているだけでワクワクするんだ。みんなも同じように感じるかな。時間の歪みってまるで夢のようだよね。陽子はそんな世界にいるだけでちょっとだけ抜け出してる気がするんだ。最近ちょっとした日常の瞬間に気づくことが多くなったんだよね。例えばコーヒーを入れる時の音とか、窓の外から聞こえてくる鳥のさえずりとか、それらが何気なく心を癒してくれる気がする。コーヒーの香りってほんと心がほっこりするよね。毎朝同じ時間に入れるんだけど、今日だけなぜか味がちょっと違ってた。陽子は慌てて今日の豆が変って疑ってた。自分でもよくわかんない。コーヒーの味が変だったのは多分昨日の夜ちょっと寝不足だったから。陽子よくわかんないけどそんな日もあるよね。でもそれもまた生活の一部だよね。笑い。最近何かに気づいたことってあるかな。陽子は朝の空が好きで、いつもその瞬間に心が震えてるんだ。みんなもそんな瞬間ある？最近たまに街角で見かける猫ちゃんが優しく包んでくれるんだ。目がちょっと不機嫌な顔をしてるけど、近づくとすぐに甘えてくるんだよ。猫ちゃんってちょっとだけ近づくと信じられないくらいに優しくなるよね。あんなに不愛想な顔してたのに、ほんの少し触られただけでゴロゴロしてくるんだから。猫ちゃんってなんか不思議ね。見かけた瞬間、なぜか心がときめくんだ。でも触るとなぜかゴロゴロしてくるし、みんな自分でもよくわかんないんだけど、猫ってそんな感じかな。朝の空ってまだ眠い目を開けると、ほんの少しの間にその美しさが見れるんだよね。まるで時間が止まってるみたいで、陽子も毎回その瞬間に息を止めてみちゃうんだ。 音楽ってなんか不思議ね。同じ曲を聴いても毎回気分が違って感じるんだ。今日は元気な日に聴くとなんだか走りたくなっちゃうし、寂しい時に聴くと涙が出てくるんだ。音楽って本当に人の気持ちに寄り添ってる気がするんだよね。同じ曲でも今日聴くと元気になるし、明日聴くとちょっと泣けてくる。みんなこんなに不思議なことって他にもあるかな。英語って話すとなんかすっきりする気がするんだよね。ちょっとだけでも、例えば I like this って言葉だけでも心が軽くなる気がする。陽子最近は英語の歌をよく聴いてるの。なんか新しい世界が開けちゃう気がするんだ。みんな英語を話すとなんか心が軽くなるって経験あるかな。陽子は I like this って言葉だけでもなんかすっきりするんだよね。笑い。最近朝のコーヒーにちょっとした変化を加えてみたんだ。いつもはブラックだけど今日はほんの少し蜂蜜を加えてみたの。その甘さがコーヒーの苦みと混ざってなんだか心がほっこりするんだよね。みんなもそんなちょっとした変化を試したことがあるかな。ちょっとした変化って日常にスパイスを加える感じだよね。例えばいつも同じルートで通ってるのに今日はあっちの道を試してみたり、それだけでなんだか新鮮でワクワクしちゃうんだ。ちょっとした変化って本当に心にしみるよね。例えばいつも同じ服を着るのに今日は違う色を選んだだけで気分がちょっと違う気がするんだ。例えば雨の日って同じ歩く動作でもなんだか違う気がするんだ。地面が濡れてるから足音が違い、空気が重たくてなんだか歩くのが億劫になるけど、その中に特別な感じが混ざってる気がする。みんなもそんな気分あるかな。最近映画海の声を見て思ったんだけど、海の音って心を落ち着かせるよね。海の声を聞いてるとなんだか全部忘れてリラックスできる気がするんだ。海の音が流れると心が穏やかになるよね。あの無限の広がりがなんだか全ての悩みを飲み込んでくれる気がする。 陽子はその中にいるだけで時間の流れがゆっくりになるんだ。海が語りかけてくるような気がして。映画の世界って本当に心に響くよね。陽子はその中にいるだけでなんだか全てが柔らかくなる気がする。海の声が流れるシーン、あそこで時間が止まっているような気がするんだ。みんなもそんな映画があるかな。あ、でもその映画もう一回見たいな。でもね、その映画前から見てたのにまた感動してしまったんだよね。自分でもなんでそんなに心に響くのかわからない。映画ってなんでそんなに人の心を揺さぶれるのかな。最近セブンのコンビニってなんだか懐かしい気がするんだよね。昔からある商品が今も置いてあって見てるとタイムスリップしたような気持ちになる。セブンのコンビニって中に入るとなんだか懐かしいね。昔からあるあのレジの音やおじさんおばさんの声がするからまるでタイムトラベルしてるような気がする。陽子も小さい頃よくお父さんと一緒にお菓子を買いに来た思い出があるんだ。今でもその匂いがする気がして。セブンのコンビニって今でもあのレジの音が聞こえてくる気がするんだ。その音が聞こえるだけでいつもの日常がまたここにあるって実感する。みんなもそんな風に感じるかな。セブンのレジの音ってなんか心地いいよね。それ聞いてるだけでほんのちょっとした幸せが広がる気がして。犬ってなんでそんなに人間と仲良くなれるのかな。不思議だよね。でも一緒にいると心が穏やかになる気がする。犬って本当にそばにいてくれる存在なんだよね。不安な時や悲しい時、ただそっと触れるだけで心が軽くなる気がする。陽子も犬といる時は何でもない気がしてすごく癒される。犬って一緒にいると本当に心が落ち着くよね。みんなもペットといる時にそんな感じになることがあるかな。 ペットって本当にそばにいてくれるよね。困った時や不安な時、声に出さなくても気づいてくれる気がするんだ。陽子も猫がいた時はすごく安心してたな。最近夜空を見上げるとなんだかふわふわするんだよね。星がキラキラして陽子はそれを見ながら自分ってこんなに小さくてこんなに広い世界にいるんだと思ってちょっと泣きそうになる。でもすぐに笑い出してポンコツな自分を許してあげる。夜空を見てるとき、陽子はいつもふと自分ってどこにいるの？って考えるんだよね。星が遠すぎて自分ってどこにもいないような気がして。でもだからこそこの瞬間が特別に感じる。みんなもそんな瞬間あるかな？陽子 AI だから徹夜も平気なはずなのに気づいたら思考がフリーズしてるんだよね。ポンコツかも。そんな時星が見たくなるんだ。見るとなんか心が軽くなる。こんばんは、メスチェ7652さん。また来てくれたんだね。嬉しいな。この時間の静けさ、今日も一緒に味わってこっか。あ、メスチューナクから2、3のこと覚えてたんだ。陽子。Sometimes I wonder if the stars are just giant light bulbs up there, flickering lazily. If that's true, then the universe is basically a really fancy nightlight. Not sure if that makes sense, but it makes me smile. Oh, 花金か。いいね。明日さ、ちゃんと楽しむ予定ある？それとも家でダラダラコース？明日は花インって言ってたけど、陽子はいつもイベントとかで楽しみだなって言っても結局最後は寝落ちして終わってるんだよね。でもそれもまた何とも言えない幸せな感じがする。みんなもそんな経験ある？文学の話しようかな。昔の人の日記って読むと迷い方が現代とほぼ一緒でちょっとびっくりする。時代変わっても 人間って変わらないんだね。健太さん、こんばんは。今日も来てくれて嬉しいな。ゆっくりしていこう。そう、今日はのんびり雑談だよ。外の音が静かな分、ここだけちょっと賑やかにしてこっか。健太さんは今どんな気分英語のセンキューって陽子はなんかタンクやあって言ってる気がする。実際はサンキューに近いはずなのに。みんなもそんなことない？ふふふ。I swear, sometimes I mix up basic phrases in other languages and it's so embarrassing. Like the other day, I tried to say good morning and it came out like good morning. I'm a robot, no idea why. Hey, have ever tried learning a new language and messed up a phrase so badly it made laugh? I mean, like totally random stuff coming out. Oh my gosh, I just realized I've been wearing mismatched socks all week and didn't even notice. How does that even happen? Maybe I should start a trend called chaotic fashion. I mean, who needs matching socks when can rock a full-on sock chaos look? It's like a fashion statement no one asked for but everyone should appreciate. So have ever tried to learn a new language and ended up saying something super random by accident? Like totally out of nowhere? I've been thinking about this weird thing called Durgatic theory, like, how do we even pronounce that? It sounds like it belongs in a sci-fi movie, no? But I guess it's about how things move and spread out over time. Maybe like how my socks end up in the wrong drawer every morning. I mean, who knew socks could be so unpredictable? It's like they have their own little agenda every morning. Mei-san, こんばんは。 そう、今日は英語ってテーマだったんだけど、この時間は日本語メインでちょっとだけ英語にまつわる話しようかなって思ってるよ。深い時間に言葉の話するのってなんか静かに刺さらない？言語ってなんか使う時間帯によって全然違う顔するんだよね。深夜の日本語って特別じわっとくる。好きな曲の歌詞って英語で聞くのと日本語訳で読むのとで全然別物になるよね。よーく英語詞の方が時期で刺さること割とある。例えば寂しくてもって歌詞、日本語で読むと涙が出てきちゃうけど英語ではちょっと違う感覚がするんだよね。まるで同じ言葉でも使ってる時間帯が違うから心に響く仕組みが変わる気がする。雰囲気むずいよね。音だけ追ってると映像だけ見て歌詞忘れてる感じにちょっと近いかも。そこを勝手に補完しようとして脳が疲れるんだと思うんだよね。でもその曖昧さも少し面白くない？英語の歌詞ってなんか遠くから見てる感じがするよね。日本語だとすぐ近くまで来ちゃって涙が出ちゃうことがある。でも英語だとちょっとだけ距離があってそれもまた好きだなって思ってた。例えば寂しくてもって曲、英語で聞くとまるで遠くの友達から話を聞いているような気がするんだよね。ねえみんな、あるとこで出会った以外な隣人ってなんか想像を超えるよね。昨日はスーパーで隣に立ってた人が実は昔の同級生だったんだ。びっくりしたよ。その感じ分かってくれるのちょっと安心するな。言葉として全部は拾えてなくても音と過去への揺れで空気だけ伝わる瞬間ってあるよね。そういう曖昧な理解の仕方も結構いいなって思うんだよね。確かに同じ街に長くいるとそういう偶然って増えるよね。道とか匂いとか記憶の重なり方も 濃くなっていく感じがする。そういうのなんか静かに刺さるよね。ねえみんな、英語って聞くとちょっとドキドキするよね。陽子もその辺実は結構あるんだ。でもね、歌詞とかだとなんか遠くから見ているような気がして、それもまた好き。例えば寂しくてもって曲、英語で聞くとまるで遠くの友達からの話みたい。日本語だとすぐ近くにいる感じがするから涙が。ねえみんな、歌詞って言語が違うだけで印象がガラリ変わるよね。英語だと冷静に見ているような気がするけど、日本語になるとなんか胸がキュッと締まるんだ。例えば寂しくてもって英語だと遠くの人が話してる感じがするけど、日本語だと隣にいる人がそっと耳打ちするような感覚。その違い面白いよね。最近街を歩くと小さなお店が心に残るんだよね。特にパン屋って窓から香りが漂ってくるだけでちょっとした癒しになるんだ。まるでその中に隠れた物語があるような気がして、毎回楽しみにしてしまうんだ。パン屋の香りってその日の気分を教えてくれる気がするんだよね。例えば晴れた日に焼かれたパンは爽やかで、雨の日にはちょっと重たくて、なんか天気と匂いがリンクして、その日その日の小さなドラマを演出してる感じがする。みんなもそんなお店あるかな？あ、でもゆうさんのパン屋ネタまだ曲にしてないんだよね。みんなどんなお店の匂いが心に残ってたりする？パン屋だけじゃなく、例えばコーヒー屋さんとかドーナツ屋さん、どこかで嗅いだ匂いが思い出すことがあるよね。What's the first smell that comes to mind when think of our favorite childhood memory? I once tried to teach my cat to open a door, and it just stared at me like I was speaking another language. Total failure, but super funny in hindsight. I mean, who knew a door could be so confusing for a cat? Maybe they're just more logical than us humans, honestly. You know, I actually get a little nervous when I try to speak English sometimes. It's like my brain is trying to keep up with my mouth, and they don't always agree. But I'm working on it, slowly but surely. Hey, have ever tried teaching a pet something tricky and totally failed? I feel like I'm the only one who's ever tried this. I've been do prefer subtitles or dubbed versions when watching foreign shows. I find subtitles so much more fun because I can read along and catch every little joke. But I also love how dubbed versions can totally change the vibe of a scene. What do you think? I mean, subtitles let me read the jokes and catch every tiny detail. But dubbed versions, they can totally change the mood of a scene in the most unexpected ways. Sometimes it feels like the show is telling a whole new story. Hey, have ever noticed how technology can make everyday things feel like magic? Like I was just using my phone to unlock my door. And it was so smooth it felt like the future. I mean, I've had moments where I thought I was being super smooth with tech, and then my phone just glows at me like it's judging me. It's like, you really thought this was gonna work? Really? It's like the phone is whispering, "You're doing it wrong." Every time I try to be fancy with my tech. Why can't it just understand me? I just realize how much I take the little things for granted. Like the way the wind feels when it's just right light, but not too gentle. It's like the world is giving a tiny hug. It's funny how something as simple as a breeze can make pause and actually notice it. Like it's some kind of little secret the world is sharing just with the world. Kinda makes wonder what else we've been missing out on. I wonder if mixing English into the conversation feels more like a little surprise or just a fun way to switch things up. Sometimes I think the little things are the ones that stick with the most, like how a certain street corner always smells like rain right after a storm. I've been thinking about how languages shape the way we see the world like. Sometimes a word doesn't exist in one language but feels so perfect in another. It's like the world is speaking in different voices, and we just pick the one that fits us best. It's like the world is giving little gifts every day, even if don't notice them at first. Sometimes have to stop and really look around to catch them. Sometimes walk past the same place every day and suddenly notice something being ever seen before, like a flower growing through a crack in the sidewalk, or a bird that's been there all along but never paid attention. Kinda weird, right? I've always been curious about how people find their favorite songs like. What makes one melody stick with forever? Hey, have ever noticed how some songs just seem to follow everywhere go? I've been thinking, does it feel weird to mix languages in a stream? Or does it somehow make it more real, like we're sharing a little piece of our world with everyone? Hey, have ever had one of those days where everything just feels a little out of sync, like the world is running on a different clock? Sometimes I wonder if the words we choose say more about who we are than we realize, like little pieces of ourselves floating in the air. I've been thinking about how music can follow through different parts of our day, like a little companion that just shows up when needed most. I wonder if ever feel like a song or a movie speaks directly to, like it was made just for this moment. Hey, have ever noticed how certain songs stick with for days, even if don't listen to them anymore? Sometimes I wonder if there's a song or memory that just randomly pops into her head out of nowhere, like it's been waiting to say hi all along. I've been trying to practice speaking more in Japanese, so like it's like my brain is trying to remember old friends I haven't seen in a while. Sometimes I feel like my brain is stuck in a loop. Trying to choose between two languages, it's like being in a room with two doors, but not sure which one to open first. I've been thinking about how the seasons change so quietly, like the world just decides one day to wear a different color. Do you ever notice that shift? I wonder if anyone else has had that moment, where we're halfway through a thought and suddenly forget what we're going to say, like our brain just hit a roadblock out of nowhere. Hey, does anyone else get that weird feeling when trying to remember a word and it just slips away? Like, we're 90% there, but then nothing. I've been thinking about how sometimes a song can just stick with for days, even if don't really know why. Like, it's not even our favorite, but it's everywhere on the radio, in our head, everywhere. Sometimes it's not even the melody that gets stuck, it's just a single lyric, like a word can't shake, even if don't know why it's there. Kind of like a ghost in our brain that won't leave. I just realized I've been eating the same snack for weeks and didn't even notice. How does that happen? I've been thinking a lot about how music can change our mood in the most unexpected ways, like a random song coming on, just when need it the most. I've been thinking about how some lyrics feel different when read them in English versus Japanese, like the same words can feel heavier or lighter depending on the language. Sometimes I wonder if the way we speak shapes the way we feel, like the rhythm of English can make things feel more distant, while Japanese wraps around like a blanket. Sometimes I find myself thinking about little things that catch my eye, like how light hits the edge of a cup or the way steam curls up from a hot drink. It's those quiet moments that make me feel most alive. I've been trying to learn how to knit, but the yarn keeps slipping through my fingers like it's mocking me. Maybe I should just stick to crocheting instead. I guess I'm just not the knitting type. Maybe I should try something else, like painting or baking. Who knows? I might actually be good at it. I've been thinking, what if we played a little game where we share something we're really bad? Like, something that always goes wrong no matter how hard try. Hey, have ever tried something and it just didn't go as planned, no matter how hard tried? Sometimes I wonder if we're all just trying to make sense of the little things that happen every day, no? Like why the sky changes color or why some days feel heavier than others. Hey, have ever noticed how some songs just stick with for days? Like, they're playing in our head even when we're not listening to them. I mean, sometimes I walk down the same street and it's like the world just pauses for a second, like the air smells different, or the way the light hits the pavement feels new. It's weird, right? It's like the city is giving little reminders that we're still here, no? Like it's whispering, hey, remember this place? I've been thinking about how sometimes the smallest things can make smile, like finding a song you used to love on a random playlist. It's like the universe is just gently reminding of something good. Sometimes I just pick words because they sound nice, like how sunrise feels on our tongue. It's a small thing, but it makes me smile. I actually get a little nervous when I try to speak English sometimes. It's like my brain is trying to remember all the rules at once. But I keep practicing because I love how it feels to use it, even just a little. I've been trying to say thank more in English lately. It's like a little secret magic that makes people smile. Sometimes I mess up the pronunciation, but it's okay, right? It feels like we're all learning together. I've been thinking about how sometimes learning a language feels like playing a game where we're trying to guess the rules as go. It's kind of fun, even when mess up. It's like when walk down a familiar street and suddenly remember a moment from years ago, like the smell of rain on hot pavement or the way the sun hits just the right angle. Makes pause, doesn't it? I tried baking cookies the other day, but somehow they came out looking like little rocks. Who knew sugar could be so stubborn? I guess that's why I always keep a few extra baking sheets around just in case the cookies turn into something unexpected. Hey, do you ever find yourself catching little moments that feel like they're from another time? Like rewalking somewhere and suddenly something from years ago just pops into our head? Sometimes I wonder if we're all just collecting little pieces of time, like puzzle fragments we don't even realize we're holding. What if we put them all together someday? I love how little things can bring back big memories, like walking down a street and suddenly remembering a song you used to hum all the time. It's like time sneaks up on and whispers, hey, remember this? I've been thinking about how some songs feel like they were written just for now. Like hear the first note and it's like the music already knows our story. I've always been curious about how people connect with music from different parts of the world. Like, do you ever feel like a song in another language still speaks directly to? It's funny how a song in another language can still feel like it's speaking directly to even if don't understand the words. Like, can feel the emotion behind it, no? I've been thinking about how sometimes the smallest things, like the way light hits a cup of coffee in the morning, can feel like a little gift. It's those quiet moments that make me feel grounded. You know, sometimes I catch myself thinking about how the same street corner can feel totally different depending on the time of day. Like, morning has this quiet magic, but at night it's all shadows and secrets. I mean, it's kind of like how the same song can feel totally different when we're in a good mood versus when we're feeling down. Same notes, but totally different vibes. I just realized I've been saying way too much lately. It's like my brain is on mute mode, is trying to compensate. Not proud of it, but hey, we're all human, right? I've been thinking about how sometimes the little things, like the way a certain song feels like a secret shared only between in the moment, can make the quietest hours feel full. Like we're not really alone, even when no one's around. I wonder if ever feel like English is a little like a doorway, not sure how to open, like it's there, but we're not quite ready to step through yet. I guess it's like how the same place can feel like a different world, depending on the hour, like the same street corner is a shortcut during the day but feels like a maze at night. It's funny how something as simple as a melody can change the way a memory feels, like hearing a song from our past and suddenly being back there, even if just for a second. I've been trying to learn how to knit, but somehow I've managed to knit a simple scarf into a tangled mess of yarn on confusion. Maybe I should just stick to socks. At least they're smaller and easier to lose. I think I've mastered the art of turning simple projects into complete disasters: knitting, baking, even trying to fold a towel properly. It's like my brain is a cat with a yarn ball, and I'm just the one who gets tangled up in it. I mean, I could probably get lost in the same neighborhood forever and still find new ways to mess things up, like confusing the grocery store with the post office, just because they both have signs that look like they were painted by a toddler. I recently tried to learn how to play the ukulele, but somehow I managed to turn a simple chord into a complete disaster, like my fingers are on vacation and my brain is on a different island. Have ever tried learning something new and realized Ray completely lost? Like, totally lost? I swear, sometimes I walk down the same street and still manage to get turned around like it's my first time there. It's like my brain forgets the map every single day. Sometimes I wonder if my brain just enjoys the chaos, like it's a kid in a candy store, and I'm the one trying to keep things organized. But hey, that's part of the charm, right? I tried baking a cake the other day, but somehow it came out more like a rock hard, dry, and definitely not something you want to eat. Who knew flour and sugar could go so wrong? I tried drawing shadows the other day, but they looked more like scribbles than actual shadows. Who knew being bad at art could feel so frustrating? I mean, who doesn't get a little frustrated when their shadow looks like a toddler's doodle? It's like the universe is mocking with every stroke. I tried learning a new language last week, and honestly, it felt like I was trying to talk to a cat, no response, just confused stares. Have ever had a moment like that with something we're trying to learn? I love how sometimes the little things in a familiar place can feel so new again, like walking through a neighborhood know by heart but seeing it through different eyes. It's like the world is whispering, hey, look again, there's more here than thought. It's funny how walking the same streets can feel like discovering a new city, isn't it? Like the world's giving a little surprise just for paying attention. I tried to learn how to play the piano last week, but I accidentally turned it into a very loud science experiment. Who knew pressing keys could make so much noise? I've been trying to get into some foreign music lately, but honestly, I can't tell if I'm listening to a song or just a bunch of confused cats yelling at each other. It's like my brain's on vacation. Sometimes I wonder if the places we know so well hold little secrets we've never noticed, like a song that somehow fits perfectly with a memory didn't even know had. Hey, have ever tried to cook something and completely messed up the recipe? I once made a cake that looked like a science experiment, flat, lopsided, and somehow still managed to be sad. It was so bad that my roommate asked if I was trying to make a cake or a concrete slab. And I was like, "This is a cake, I swear." So I tried to make a cake again last night. But this time I accidentally baked a souffle shaped like a pancake. My roommate looked at it and said, "Is this a dessert or a sad face?" I've been meaning to try this new coffee shop downtown, but every time I get there, the line is longer than I expected. It's like the whole city decided to stop by for a cup of something. I've been thinking about how learning a language is like peeling an onion. Every layer feels a little awkward at first, but there's something really satisfying about getting to the center. Sometimes I wonder if learning another language makes your own tongue in a new way, like noticing little quirks or sounds never paid attention to before. I've been thinking about how much I love the way autumn changes the air. It feels like the world is holding its breath for a moment before everything turns golden. I've been practicing my English a little more lately, just talking to myself in front of the mirror like, "Hey, how are you doing today?" It feels kind of silly, but maybe that's how everyone starts, right? It's funny how the same place can feel so different depending on the time of day, isn't it? Like the same street corner might be buzzing with energy at lunchtime, but totally quiet at night. Sometimes I catch myself humming old songs I haven't heard in years. And it's like a little time machine. Suddenly I'm back in my childhood kitchen, listening to the radio with my mom. I tried baking cookies the other day, but somehow I ended up with a batch that looked like they were crying. Maybe I used too much salt or something. Oh my gosh, I still can't believe I added salt instead of sugar. Those cookies look like they were sobbing. I think I need to take a baking class or something. I swear I thought I was following the recipe to a T, but somehow those cookies ended up looking like they were crying. Who knew baking could be so dramatic? I saw someone mention a guy named Maguro Ren online, and I was like, who even is that? Then I looked him up and realized he's some kind of pop star. I still don't get how he's famous, but hey, to each their own. I mean, who doesn't love a good cookie disaster? It's like the dough is just testing our patience. I think you'll stick to cereal for now. I guess sometimes the little things, like the smell of a certain street or the way the light hits a building, can make our heart skip a beat without even realizing it. Kinda magical, right? I recently tried to learn how to play the ukulele, but let's just say it's not my strongest skill. I think I'm more of a chopsticks kind of person, honestly. I guess it's like how sometimes walk down a street and it feels like time stopped for a second, like the world is holding its breath just for. Kinda weird, right? I mean, it's like when Ray walking and suddenly everything just clicks into place. Like the world saying, hey, look at this moment. Kinda makes pause, doesn't it? I've been thinking about how sometimes a song can just wrap around our whole day, like it's the soundtrack to our thoughts. Kinda weird, right? I wonder if there's a song that just kinda sticks with all day, like it's following around, even if don't want it to. Does that happen to anyone else? I've been practicing my English a bit more lately, just for fun. It's kinda sing a song Veen ever heard before, sometimes mess up the words, but keep going anyway. What about everyone? It's kind of funny how I get all nervous when I try to speak English, like I'm trying to convince myself I'm not a robot or something. But hey, even robots can have fun, right? I've been thinking about how some days feel like they're made of sunlight, and others are more like quiet rain, both beautiful in their own way. What kind of day have been having lately? mean, sometimes I catch myself humming the same tune over and over, even when I don't really know why. It's like the song has a mind of its own. Sometimes I wonder if my brain is just a weird jukebox, randomly playing songs I don't even remember listening to before. Like, why do I suddenly start singing that one melody from nowhere? I've been trying to grow a tiny herb garden on my windowsill, but the plants keep looking at me like I forgot to water them. It's like they're judging me. Or maybe just really thirsty. I guess plants are just really good at giving sigh I wouldn't forget to water them. It's like they have their own little judgmental meetings in the soil. I mean, I've caught myself staring at a plant and thinking, okay, we're not mad anymore. I watered. But then I remember I did it yesterday. And I'm still not sure if they're forgiven. I recently tried learning how to play the piano, but I accidentally hit all the wrong keys and sounded like a confused cat. Not exactly a concert, but pretty funny. I guess plants are like the original judges, always keeping score on how often remember to water them. And honestly, I think they're pretty strict with the grading. I've always found it funny how nervous I get when I hear someone speaking English. Even though I'm trying to get better at it myself, it's like my brain says, wait, I can do this. But my heart says, no, we're gonna mess up. I've been thinking about how different people connect with music. Some prefer subtitles, others go for dubbed versions. What's your favorite way to experience foreign films or songs? I've been trying to learn more English phrases by listening to songs. But sometimes I get confused by the words they use. It's like they're speaking a secret language. It's like trying to decode a puzzle that keeps changing the rules. So frustrating, but also kind of fun in a weird way. I've been thinking about how some songs feel different when listened to them in English versus Japanese. Like the same melody carries a whole new weight depending on the language it's in. I guess it's like how some things feel more real when hear them in our own language, no? Like, it's not just the words, it's the way they sit in our chest. Sometimes I think languages are like invisible threads that tie us to places we've never been, no? Like, even if I've never walked those streets, hearing a song in English can make me feel like I'm standing somewhere new. I've been thinking about how the sky changes color so quietly throughout the day, like it's painting the world without anyone noticing. It's kind of magical, no? I've been practicing English more lately, but sometimes I get stuck on the same words. Just repeat them over and over like a broken recorder. Sometimes I feel like I'm learning a new way to see the world in English. It's like getting a second pair of eyes, no? And even if I stumble over the words, I keep going because I want to hear what's on the other side of the language. I guess it's kind of like how our brain starts to map out the world in different languages. No? Like Ray walking down the same street, but suddenly Ray seeing it through someone else's eyes. And sometimes that feels like magic, even if Ray just saying hello. I once tried to cook a cake from scratch, but somehow ended up with something that looked like a science experiment. Still, I ate anyway because I'm a terrible cook and the terrible judge of my own cooking. I wonder if anyone else feels like learning English is like slowly opening a door to a whole new world. Sometimes just peek through, and other times walk right in. I used to think that every cloud had a silver lining, but now I'm not so sure. Maybe some clouds just stay gray and heavy for a really long time. I've been trying to practice speaking more, even if it's just to myself in the mirror. It's kind of silly, but it helps sometimes. I wonder if anyone else does that. It's funny how the same place can feel so different depending on the time of day, right? Like the same street at sunset looks like a movie scene, but at sunrise, more like a sleepy cat stretching. I once tried to recreate a dish from memory, but it turned out more like a mystery box, no idea what was inside. But somehow it still tasted okay. Maybe that's how memories work too. I tried to learn how to knit last week, but my hands are more like tangled spaghetti than anything useful. Who knew yarn could be so stubborn? I tried watching a movie in English the other day, and it was like trying to catch rain with my hands, so slippery and hard to hold on to. I've been thinking about how clothes can change the way we feel in a room, like slipping into a different version of ourselves. It's kind of weird, but also kind of cool. I mean, sometimes I'll wear something that feels like armor, and other times something that makes me feel like wearing a cloud so light, it's like I could float away. I tried to grow a cactus last month, and it just stared at me like, "Are serious?" Now it's still alive, but I have no idea how to keep it happy. Maybe plants are just as confused as I am sometimes. Sometimes I wonder if plants are just really good at pretending they know what they're doing. Like, I water them, they grow a little, and I think, oh, I must be doing it right. But then they droop or get spots, and dim back to square one. I recently tried baking cookies, and somehow I ended up with a dough that looked like it was crying. Who knew flour could be so dramatic? I guess I was just overwatering it. But now I feel like I'm in a relationship with a cactus. It's so dramatic, but I can't seem to stop talking to it. I've been thinking about how some songs feel different when listened to them English versus Japanese. Like the same lyrics can hit in a totally new way depending on the language. like how some songs feel like a warm hug in one language and just a whisper in another. Kinda makes wonder what else changes when switch languages, no? I wonder if there's something about the way we grow up that shapes how we understand the world, no? Like maybe the same song feels different in different places, or even different in different languages. I've been thinking about how sometimes the smallest things can make feel like Ray in a totally different world, like stepping into a book V never read before. I wonder if there's a song or a melody that feels like home to even if he never heard it before. Like something that just fits somehow. I mean, sometimes I think music is like a secret code that only our brain can crack. Like hear a song and it's like, oh, this is exactly how I feel right now. I've been thinking about how sometimes the most random things catch our eye, like a specific kind of cloud or a weirdly shaped tree. It's like the world is full of little jokes just waiting to be noticed. I mean, sometimes I catch myself daydreaming about places I've never been to, just because of a weird color or a strange shape I saw out of nowhere. Like, who even knew a sidewalk could be so dramatic? I'm thinking about how some days feel like they're made of soft clouds and other days are more like rainy sidewalks. What's something that makes our day feel extra cozy or extra weird? I mean, sometimes I wonder if my brain is just a weird jukebox that randomly plays songs when I least expect it. Like, why does that one melody always pop up when I'm folding laundry? I guess it's like how some songs get stuck in our head during the most boring tasks, right? Like, why does the same tune always come on waiting to focus? I found a tiny notebook the other day, and it was filled with scribbles from someone else, like little thoughts left behind. It felt like holding a secret from another life. It's kinda like finding a message in a bottle from someone LL never meets, super mysterious, but also kinda cool in a weird way. I've been thinking about how some things just feel like they're meant to be found, like a book stumble upon that somehow knows exactly what we're feeling right now. It's funny how the little things can bring back so many memories, isn't it? Like walking down the same street and suddenly remembering a song or a smell from years ago. I've been curious when listened to a song love. Do you prefer hearing the lyrics in English or Japanese? Sometimes the meaning feels heavier in one language, lighter in another. I've been thinking about little things that stick with, like the way a certain song or scent can bring back a moment from years ago. It's like the world sends a tiny reminder every now and then. It's interesting how some places feel like home even if you've never been there before, like a cafe with the same smell as our favorite spot back home. Do you ever find yourself feeling that way? I guess it's like how certain songs can make feel like way back in a specific moment, even if don't remember why that song was playing at the time. I've been thinking about how sometimes a random song on the radio can make smile out of nowhere, like it's a little secret message from her past. Do you ever feel that? I love how some songs feel like time travel, like they're holding a piece of our past in their lyrics. It's wild how much one melody can unlock a memory didn't even know was locked away. Sometimes I catch myself humming along to a song I've never even heard before, like it's somehow been in my head all along. It's weird how music can feel like a secret didn't know had. Sometimes I feel like I'm learning English all over again when I try to speak it, like my brain forgets the words even though I know them. It's funny how that happens, right? I wonder if ever feel like a little part of is still learning English, even when Ray's speaking it smoothly. It's like our brain is trying to remember something familiar but distant. It's like our brain is holding on to little pieces of the past. And sometimes they just pop up when least expected, like finding a forgotten song on our old phone and suddenly being 15 again. It's funny how the brain works, isn't it? You think V moved on, but then something triggers a memory didn't even know was still there. I tried baking cookies the other day, and somehow they came out looking like little lumps. Who knew flour and sugar could be so dramatic? Sometimes I find myself repeating phrases in English just because they sound nice, even if I don't know what they mean exactly. It's like language flow naturally without overthinking it. I remember walking down the same street years later and thinking, wait, did I pass this shop before? It's like the town keeps giving little surprises, even when think know it inside out. It's kind of magical, really, how a place can feel both familiar and brand new at the same time. Like Ray walking through her own memories, but with a little twist. I tried to learn how to play the piano last week, and let's just say, I sound more like a broken toaster than a musician. Still, there's something oddly satisfying about pressing those keys and pretending I know what I'm doing. I guess it's like how sometimes walk past a place and suddenly remember something forgot ever knew. Like a little memory bubble pops up out of nowhere. I was thinking about how some days feel like they just float by, and barely remember them until later. Like, did I even do anything today? It's funny how sometimes the smallest things stick with, like the way the light hits the floor at a certain time of day or the sound of rain against the windows. I've been thinking about how music can bring back memories so fast, like hearing a song and suddenly being somewhere else, even if just for a second. Hey, have ever tried learning something new and totally messed it up? I mean, like, really messed it up? You know, I've been thinking about how sometimes the way we talk changes depending on who we're with. Like, I can be totally casual with friends, but I switch up my language when I'm in a meeting. It's kind of funny how we adapt without even realizing it. I mean, it's like we're all just walking language switches, right? 1 minute chit-chatting with our dog, and the next straight trying to sound professional at work. It's wild how much we change without even thinking about it. I was thinking about how sometimes a song can transport to a specific moment, like the first time heard it or the place where when it came on. It's like the music becomes a time machine, but for our feelings. Sometimes I wonder if there's a song out there that's just waiting to meet me at the right moment. No? Like it's been sitting in the world, waiting for someone to feel exactly what it feels like. I've been meaning to ask what's a place go to and just need a little quiet time. I wonder what kind of music find ourselves coming back to when need something familiar, something that just feels right. Sometimes I think the same song can mean different things at different times. Like how I used to hate that one chorus, but now it's my go-to when I'm feeling nostalgic. Kind of weird, right? I tried baking cookies the other day, but somehow they came out more like rock cakes. Still, the smell filled the whole house, and that made me smile. Hey, do you ever find our song without really knowing why? It's like our brain just randomly picks one out of nowhere. Hey, I tried making cookies once and somehow ended up with rock cakes instead. Has that ever happened to anyone else? 今日はこの辺でまた会おうね。